Hello, hello, hello. You put my earrings on. I did change the scenery. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how often I'm gonna have to move everything halfway across the room to even get this set up to do this, but I do like this angle better than being on the desk, like on my office desk. As you can still see, so we kind of have it a different kind of setup here. You can see my big ass background in the back. So not too much on me. Okay. We still cleaning, we still arranging some stuff. So just you know what I'm saying. Your folks should be on me anyway. Mind your business. Okay. Hi, my name is B. Just in case if you're new to being here, if you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. I feel like I do want to turn this down just a little bit, even though I do got my good Mac Miller plan. But yeah, so I mean, I have my heater going because as I've been saying, I'm cold. I got my music playing. Again, I am enjoying this setup. I feel like you can see me. I feel like I'm talking and sitting upright when I talk to y'all. I like that. So we getting somewhere. Again, so as of lately, if you've been keeping up with the previous videos, I have been kind of picking up on some evil eye energy. I feel like a couple of my collectives on different platforms have kind of just been there's a recurring theme of like just haters, blessings coming in, being making sure that you're being mindful of people who might just be trying to rob you of your blessings. So this is going to be a little bit of insight of who's hating, who's jealous, who's mad. You know what I'm saying? Who's mad at the kid? You know what I'm saying? For doing what needs to be done. You know? Like, share, subscribe. I am open for personal readings. You can book a personal reading with me. Sorry, I'm also in front of my window. I'm nosy. Okay, so just if you see me kind of peeking and tucking over, I'm trying to see what's going on outside. Okay. But anyway, yes. So again, I'm open for personal readings. If you are interested in that, you can find me on my other platforms. Everything else you need to know to find about me can be down below in the description box. Okay. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into some things. In the Bag by Mac Miller was the first song that started playing. So again, it's very much giving. The collective has been very in your bag. It's been you've been very in your bag lately. The collective energy I've been picking up in my readings and my collective messages has been like again, not only are you in your bag, but people are jealous. People are mad. So I just wanted to dedicate a couple of seconds to give us some insight on who this is, just in case if you've been having some insight. Nothing I say here is meant to trigger you or to confuse you. Okay, so let's start there. If the shoe fit, if the shoe don't fit, if you must acquit. Okay, don't if it don't apply, let it fly. Don't trigger yourself. Don't worry yourself. Don't make yourself feel any worse than this is simply for confirmation and clarity only. Okay, give me one card for a little bit of this energy, this insight. Who is this person that's mad at my collective? Who is this person that's jealous? Who is this person that's hating? Who is this person that's really mad because of all of the blessings and the favoritism that God is bestowing, that the divine is bestowing right now at this time? We do have the Gemini card out first, so you could be a Gemini, or this person could be a Gemini. They could have Gemini energy in their chart, and we have semi-sextile, which is having the allowing card, right? The Gemini card too. Gemini is a very social butterfly, so this could just generally be someone who is a social butterfly person watching this. You could actually be just social butterfly, but again, I did ask what the energy was of this person that's hating. So this is someone who feels like they could be like a social butterfly, or maybe they strive to be like that. Someone who is very chatty Cathy. I'm also very much picking up the energy of someone who might just be a chatty Cathy in the sense of like too in your business. You know what I'm saying? You ever meet them people like they just always gotta ask you some questions. They always want to know what you're doing. They always want to know what you ate. They always want to know what's going on with you. It's really like to be inquisitive or like to be curious or to like want to know what you have going on is what I'm getting. This person could be like fake also intuitively is what I'm getting, or could come off fake, or this could just be their MO, right? You know, those people who again just kind of be in everybody's face. Like I said, you just really want the tea. You just really want to know how. You just really want to know what's going on in their life. You want to know who they fucking and who not fucking and girl, this was the tea and oh I got some tea. Like this feels like that. But this also feels like someone who is everybody's friend, so you're really nobody's friend, right? One thing that I love but kind of don't like about Gemini energy is they can be a little very friendly. As a Sagittarius, if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. It just is what it is. What Cardi B said, if I see you, I don't speak. Okay, you already know what time I'm on. That's just this is what it is. Like, you just got to take it for what it is. But this feels like somebody who speaks to everybody. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who is cool with everybody. You chatting with everybody. You kikiing in everybody's face. So this feels like someone who, again, is kind of just like that. Very superficial, very like You over here with them again, like a social butterfly. You over here with them, and you over there with them, and then you over there with them, and then you over there with them, and then you over here with these people. People like that, in my experience anyway, are typically also very much the ones to talk the most shit about people. You over here with these group of people, but then you gonna come over here and then talk about them. You gonna go back over there and talk about them. You know what I'm saying? You friends with this clique over here. You got a little bit of that tea. You know these people and these people don't like each other, and these people and these people don't like each other, but you still just eating cheese. Like this kind of feels like that type of energy. Someone very curious, someone who wants to be in your business, somebody who is just like very inquisitive, intrusive. Even I'm picking up intuitively. Coming over here with the semi-sextile card with the allowing. This makes me the plant on this card makes me feel like this is someone who is trying to grow. They could be a plant person. They could be into plants, a plant mom, a plant dad, something like that. Um, I feel like this is their energy kind of like about themselves, sort of, but it feels also kind of tied into you also, allowing with this pot, planting seeds, pottery, the pot is kind of coming to me. You plant the seeds, right? The pot is what holds the soil, is what's coming to me. So this feels like someone who might even be very much a social butterfly to see what they can get out of people. You know, it says encourages, sees the potential in, clarifies, gives hope to, tempers, responds, grows, realizes, and rewards. Excuse me. So this feels like somebody who, more or less, more so is like, for some people, they're like an opportunist is what's coming to me. You go where you can plant seeds at. You go where it's familiar. You go where you know you can go. You know what I'm saying? Um, planting seeds intuitively, I'm hearing planting seeds in places where again you know that there might be a potential or opportunity or something. This might be someone who is also very street smart. That's interesting. My music just randomly stopped at 1 minute. That's interesting. There Goes My Baby by Usher at 1 minute just stopped. I feel like that should be a sign or something. So again, for some of you, maybe this is like There Goes My Baby obviously was romantic, so maybe this is a romantic connection. But I don't know. When I read There Goes My Baby, it kind of made me feel like a motherly energy. So this could be someone who is a mother. This could be your mother. This could be someone who is a mother, someone who is your mother, or like a romantic relationship. I don't know. Now my music just stopped playing. Anyway, so like I said, this feels like someone who again is like very much an opportunist. Is what's coming to me. Very opportunistic energy, not just someone who is in everybody's face and who is, kikiing and eating cheese with everybody, kind of being a little fake. But this again, this is someone who is doing this off of the sheer opportunity or hopefulness that again they can kind of benefit something. There's a potential for something here. You know what I'm saying? Is what this feels like. This is someone who is being inquisitive in your life because again, they see either you growing and they want to come with, or because they might be picking your brain for information to see how they can kind of reap rewards. Like again, there's realizes, grows, cycles, responds, rewards, sees the potential in, encourages, gives hope to. So the person that's kind of hating and jealous that's around you feels like someone who is definitely more so trying to connect with you, or if you don't know if you know this person, they're currently trying to connect. When you meet this person, if this is somebody that you might cross paths with, this is how you'll know who this is, right? They're gonna be real inquisitive in your business. Oh, how you been and what you've been up to, and you know what I'm saying, like they real want to know what you got going on. But it's mainly again from the aspect of trying to benefit something, and very much an opportunistic type of energy. This is someone who might see you growing, like I said, and might be wanting to grow in the same spaces, but then now they want to come see how you do shit. It's like let's say you do hair, person watching, right? And you a hairstylist. But then somebody now want to act like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Hey, oh my God, how you been? Like, how's the business? How's the clients? It's really because they're kind of just trying to get some insight on what you know so they can take it back for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like this isn't really nobody who like wants to grow with you, is what I'm seeing. Like again, bottom of the deck trying, right? It says flow. So this isn't necessarily nobody who is trying to grow with you, flow with you. This feels like someone who is more so trying to see how it benefits them, what's the potential, and how it suits them, and what rewards they can get out of it. They do this with a lot of people. So that's why they over here with this group, right? And they're gonna eat cheese with this group because see, they might know something that this person can benefit from. Then you kind of come over here. That's why I said a friend to all is really a friend to none. A friend to if you friends with everybody and you just cool with everybody, you just be in everybody's face. I'm scared of you. Please stay far, far, far away from me because I'm not cool with everybody. And I can only imagine what you might or might not be doing. I had a friend like that at one point, and they've since years ago have tried to be my friend again, and I just don't trust being a friend again. Because if you can come over here to me and talk ish about this person, and I don't even know this person, matter of fact, I only know this third party person through you, and because you acted like, oh, this is just a great good shit person, and they goddamn piss glitter and they shit rainbows and roses, and then you come back to me on the back end and act like, oh yeah, because this really how I feel about them, and this really what they got going on. I can only imagine what you probably telling them about me, especially if we not even as close as you allege that you and this person is. So it's like be very careful about that. You know what I mean? Give me a second, hold on. Okay. Sorry, I saw my sister pull up outside the window. I had to catch her. uh because I don't know how she feel about being on camera yet, and I know she just walked through the door. And I don't know, it would be weird. So I just told her to like give me a moment or whatever. So I gotta. Anyway, so like I said, it's very much giving opportunities. So far we figured out this person is an opportunist. This is someone who is very street smart, so they might act like they don't know what they're doing, even though they are very calculated. And this is someone who is very inquisitive. They're very much in your business because they want to see what you have going on. Okay, this is not someone who necessarily is like, oh, just they're so enthralled with you and person watching. They just like really care to support you. This is someone who again is trying to get trinkets and information and details out of you so that way they can use it to benefit and reap rewards for themselves. Give me a say, oh, I told y'all mind y'all business, don't worry about my background, okay? I know I have a lot going on back here, but we're not gonna talk about it. We have the Michael Jackson card that came out. We had the Tupac card that came out also. It's funny, I just saw a picture of Tupac on the internet the other day. And I didn't know it was him. My music is back on, as you can tell, and Made It by Tiana Taylor is playing. And that's really kind of the energy I'm getting from this Michael Jackson and Tupac card, right? So when it comes down to who's hating and who's jealous about these blessings, okay, if these things haven't started coming in for you, they're about to start coming in for you. All right. I feel like for one, let's start with this Tupac card because Dear Mama is Dear Mama and Only God. Well, let's start here. Dear Mama, and I did say something about a child, right? I did say something about a child, right? I did say when I read There Goes My Baby, I heard a mother figure or there was a mother figure involved. So for some of you, this person that's hating on your blessings and that's mad because you elevating and you doing big shit, it's your parent. It's your own mother. That's for somebody. Okay. But what I was finna say was this only God can judge me card. I feel like person watching, for y'all particularly, why these people are mad, right? These haters and these people who trying to block your blessings and steal shit from you, it's because you also kind of moving into a space where you're realizing that you don't really give a fuck about how nobody else feel. And I think that's kind of liberating you on a different type of time, right? All eyes on me, only God can judge me. You're living your most authentic self. Maybe this is someone who doesn't know how to do that because you got to be a social butterfly and be so you got to wear so many faces, right? Gemini's twins, it's too many people. You know how tiring being a social butterfly can be when you have to wear so many different faces and masks and be so many different people instead of just being who you are authentically because you kind of want to be fake and be an opportunist. So now you got to kiss ass to everybody. Really, you got to be in everybody's face, even people that you really don't even fuck with like that. You still got to kind of eat cheese because in your mind, it's like you never really know when you might kind of can come up off them. Versus somebody who just simply doesn't give a damn, right? the fact that you are so authentically yourself, the fact that you live without shame, person watching, the fact that you do live by a very only God can judge me kind of mantra is what gets all the eyes on you. You might even have a very me against the world kind of vibe about yourself, maybe even. Because for you, it might, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bishop. So again, it's you, and for some people, you might even be the villain in their story. For some of these people, these haters, you are the villain in their story. I just saw me against the world, but I also just saw Bishop right next to that. Right? If you've seen Juice, Bishop was an awful friend. It's fine. It's Tupac was my goodness. Ooh, him and what was that light skinned man name? Raheem. Oh goodness, right? But it's like he was an awful friend. He was a terrible friend. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. But he was the villain in the story. He didn't care to be well, he didn't mind being the villain in everybody's story. You know what I'm saying? He went to that man and said, "You know what? Yes, you're right. I am crazy. I'm fucking insane. Yeah, you're right. Right? But it's kind of giving again, tying that into what I'm saying, person watching you, you simply just don't give a fuck anymore. Like you feel like, okay, if I'm wrong, whatever. If people mad at me, so be it. If people feeling some type of way because I'm moving and grooving about how I want to, oh well. They had to take that shit over God because only God can judge me. But somebody is really feeling a way about that. Someone feels a way. They are hating, they mad, they jealous, they send an evil eye because of that. Because they can't just live by only God can judge me because they are afraid of being the villain in people's story, because they are afraid of people judging them and what people gonna think and what people gonna say, you know. Because they probably mad that all the eyes ain't on them. You see the Michael motherfucking Jackson car here? Shit, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody come to see TITO and the rest of them niggas. You came to see Michael because Michael was the one. Okay, that's just what it is. For some of you, you might be a star. Child star is here. Maybe for some of you, since a child, maybe you knew that you were meant to be a star, a artist, the GOAT, right? Your self esteem is here in this card. Like I just said, you probably had to really kind of liberate yourself from that. Maybe you're learning to live more authentically where you like, look, can't nobody judge me but God. I done made some mistakes. Yeah, I do this and I do that. And yeah, this is my business. And yeah, maybe I done bumped my head once or twice. But at the end of the day, it's made you who you are. It's built that self-esteem to where now you don't have to wear a million motherfucking faces and smile at everybody's face because you really too scary to just be who you want to be, right? People find you entertaining. Like I said, all eyes on me, entertainer, child star. This is Michael motherfucking Jackson. Like I said, ain't nobody pulling up to see TITO. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. People see you. People acknowledge you. You are the star. When you walk in the room, you are the main character. Okay, yeah, PYT, beat it right next to it. Yeah, you a pretty young thing. Everybody else got the motherfucking beat it around this bitch. Ain't nobody really studying nobody else in this motherfucker. When you walk in the room, you are the one that has all the eyes on you. And this is someone that they're jealous about that. They're mad because you're now the new pretty young thing. If it is your a mother figure, maybe because you are a pretty young thing and maybe there's some self-esteem issues with their own self. Right? What Cat Williams said, bitch, it's called self-esteem. Esteem of your motherfucking self, bitch. Like, you looking at the prom picture like, look what you did to me. Bitch, this is self-esteem, bitch. Okay? Esteem of your motherfucking self, bitch. You can't look at your children and say nothing about them. You have to look at yourself and take that accountability. You have to look at yourself and work on that self-esteem. You have to look at your motherfucking self. But taking it out on your child, at the end of the day, you are the GOAT. You're very off the wall. Okay, you are very off the wall. Yeah, Hail Mary. Ain't that I ain't good at sports, but a Hail Mary ain't that like a almost a path to kind of ain't that like a that's a I'm trying to figure out how I want to articulate what I'm saying, but if I remember correctly, the Hail Mary is more so about again, it's like a pass you throw to kind of throw people off in it. If I heard it in the text term correctly, when you throw a Hail Mary, it's like you kind of like don't get people off their game. It's like you again a little it's like a off the wall kind of play. And I keep hearing beat it. So it's like, yeah, when you step in a room, person watching, it's like people really gotta beat it. People really gotta move. Like I don't know if you make people move or if that's just the energy that you know what I'm saying that you have. Again, Tupac was a very intense, passionate being. But when he spoke, you had to listen. When he speak, you gotta listen. When Pac walk in the room, he has your attention. He's going to command it. Not only is he charming, but he real and very outspoken and very clear in what his message is when he get to open his mouth as a Gemini man. So it's kind of giving it. It's kind of giving it. Digital Underground. And Digital Underground is who he was with before he got with Death Row. That little like light skinned man. I can't remember his name, but I remember him. From the I Get Around video. I think he was with Digital Underground when he was with when he was singing I Get Around. Yeah, you a different type of breed. To have Tupac and Michael Jackson out here, no wonder these people hating on you. You know how powerful you got to be to have Tupac and Michael Jackson, two of the most greatest icons and legends. Person watching these people are mad at you because whatever legacy you leaving it. Whatever you're doing in your life, you're doing it. Like I said, whatever rewards that you reaping, they want some of it. Whatever rewards that you reaping, they want some of it. They seeing you growing. That's why they asking you questions. So how's your content? Yeah, how's this been and how's that been and how's the salon and how's clients and how's life? Yeah, because they want some of that. They want some of that sauce, that flavor you got. Imagine sitting down and have a conversation with Michael. Just all five of them. You see the five of it down in the car right next to his hand, right here. It was five of them. It was only one Michael Jackson. It was five Jackson sons. The Jackson Five. It was five of them. Only one Michael Jackson. Only one Michael Jackson. One Uno. And the closest thing to them is Janet. It's still not none of their brothers. Still not none of their brothers. It's only one Michael and it's only one Janet. Period. And that's why they mad at you. That's why they hate you. That's why they pissed. Give me some on this hater. Give me who is this hater? How can we identify who this is hating and sending evil eye and negative energy? Somebody who ain't got no motherfucking momentum. The two of wands is here, but the nine of cups is reversed right next to it. This is somebody who doesn't really have any momentum, or they feel like life ain't really going for them. Yeah, look, Queen of Pentacles down at the bottom of the deck, right up under it. And this is somebody who life ain't really got no momentum. This is somebody who they feel like when they put in efforts and when they plant their seeds and they motherfucking flower pot and shit and they cover it with soil and you know what I'm saying, they put some water on it and you know what I'm saying, wait for their motherfucking investments and shit to grow. It's like they don't really see no progress. They don't see no momentum. They don't see nothing picking up. They don't see nothing building up. They don't see nothing, you know what I'm saying? They don't really see nothing growing and prospering for them. They're discontent. And I'm also picking up too where they do kind of see some growth and progress, or the progress they do see, they're discontent with it. Right? This is somebody who, again, maybe y'all both do hair, right? Cause bitch, and I'm just gonna use my stylist because I just love her so much. And she just kind of got some attention from Cardi B from like a post or two, right? This is somebody who both of y'all could maybe do content, post, do hair, nails, whatever. Let's say when you start posting, right? Let's say your shit really do momentum. You know, person watching for you, you probably okay with the small numbers. Okay, I got 2 likes. My 2 went to 5. My 5 went to 15. My 15 went to 25. My 25 went to 30. It stayed at 30 for a minute, then it went up to 35, then it went back down to 30, and then it went up to 50. I just stayed consistent. Says person watching, right? This is somebody who isn't even okay. Like, even with progress they do see, they still discontent. Even if they did see the progress and did the numbers. What card said, if my flop and your flop is not the same? Bitch, if you did my numbers, you pop champagne. If I did your numbers, I'd jump out of plane. This kind of feels like that type of energy. Like, again, if this is somebody who, even if they was doing the same numbers as you, they still feel some type of way. They're discontent in life, period. It don't even matter what, you know what I'm saying? Like you heard me say that, right? Your shit went from 25, 30, went up to 35, went back down to 30, stayed at 30 for a little minute, went back up, maybe went 50. You cool with that. You're learning how to be content, and you've learned how to be content up until this point. This is somebody who is just simply not content. For one, they feel like they're not really seeing no progress to be happy enough, but even the progress they do see, even the little 5 likes, they still feel some type of way. They pissed about that. Oh, it's just 5. That's that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Always just 5 likes. They still pissed. You get 5 likes, it's like, well, damn, well, you know, so one day, right? One day, eventually, it'll get there. This is somebody who is not happy. This is somebody who, even when they did, like I said, even if they did do the numbers that you did, they'd be pissed still. Just because they're just discontent with life in general is what this feels like. Give me something else. Ten of Cups reverse, yes, because they fantasy ain't really coming to life. Four of Pentacles reverse. The Hangman, needing to see things from a different level. Yeah, the Chariot card. Well, if they're more reverse, so I take it. Honorable mention and major arcana cards. We have Pisces energy here. We have Cancer energy here. Last card out that flip was a Chariot card reverse because things aren't moving forward. This person, this hater, who this is somebody who, let's start here. Like I said, they're a social butterfly. They got to be in everybody's face. They feel like they need to be in everybody's face because probably they don't know who they is. And if they know who they are, they're probably not happy and content with the most authentic parts of themselves, which is why they have to wear so many motherfucking faces to be in everybody else's face instead of just living in their truth and understanding that how they show up, who they are. People gonna like them. If they don't like them, fuck it. Oh well, this is what it is. This is someone who is also very opportunistic, okay, and is very much in your face and asking you questions and trying to be nosy and all in your business because they trying to see what type of trinkets and information and details and 911s and little, you know what I'm saying, little trinkets of wisdom and opportunity you can give them in order to reap their own rewards. This is not somebody who's around you or is posing to be in your face and be fake and friendly with you because they just really give a fuck if person watching has had a great day and how your week was. They're being nosy because they want something from you. And if not want something from you, like actually tangibly, literally, someone who wants something from you as far as just riding your coattail, copying your sauce, your swag, your flavor, bitch. This is Imagine Plankton and the Krabby Patty formula. I just want to see how the fuck you do it. I want to see what the recipe is. I want to see what the sauce is. I want to see what you're doing that I'm not doing that's getting you the results that you're getting versus the results that I'm getting. When what they really don't know is you just got that spark. You just got that twang. You just got that umph. You know what I'm saying? Even when he got the motherfucking formula, he couldn't do nothing with it. You spent all this time trying to get the formula, got the formula, and your burger's still nasty. You know, it just is what it is. This is someone who's pissed about it. Like I said, for some of you, this is a mother figure, someone who is your mother. Maybe they are a mother or maybe have their own mother issues. For others of you, again, this isn't really like a mother figure as much as it is someone who, honestly, with this Gemini card, isn't even a friend. I wouldn't even consider them a friend. This honestly just feels like someone who is like an associate, someone who really don't even, like, honestly, intuitively, the energy I'm getting, it don't even feel like you be in this person's face if they are around you. This feel like somebody who kind of just be in your face, like an associate and an acquaintance. I want to clarify with something. Who is this? Give me some energy on clarifying who this hater is. Is this a real friend? Is this a real friend? Do I want to use a different deck? I feel like I want to use a different deck though. I don't know. Give me this deck. Is this a friend or is this like an associate or an acquaintance? Is this a friend? This is someone who wants to be your friend, the Sun card. They want an opportunity with you. They want to be around. Could be a Leo, have Leo in the chart. Two of Swords is here. Yeah. Two of Swords. Yeah. Like I said, this is a friend, someone who wants to be your friend. This is someone who is making the conscious effort and or is posing as your friend. Four of Wands is here. Yeah, they're posing as if like they want harmony. They might come off very harmonious. Again, hey person watching, how's your day been and what you up to? And yeah, girl, or nah, bro, like that's just is what it is. And yeah, cause that's crazy. And yeah, how's this been going? And cause I've been having, but this feels like again someone who's like posing friendly. It's calculated to a source. It's like a conscious effort, decision, choice. This is someone who wants to be your friend and they're gravitating towards you. They're extending a friendly olive branch, yeah, but it also does feel very like I said, this feels like someone who is in your face. I did not just say that. This don't really feel like someone where you feel like, oh, we just cool and we friends and it is what it is. This feels like either someone who is really an acquaintance to you, person watching, and they like are really pushing to be your friend. They're making the conscious choice, conscious effort to be around because they really want information. Or like I said, this is a mother, whether it be your mother or a mother, as in somebody else who has children, or grandmother, or someone who's old enough to be your mama, and they hate it. That's really what this is. Yeah, can't sleep. I don't know why my eyes just went to this can't sleep card, but this made me feel like, yeah, somebody who probably be up at night thinking about you, up at night trying to see what you're doing that they're not doing, up at night trying to see what make you the Michael and make them Tito, but when they strive so hard to try and be Michael, is what this feels like. And you keep them on their toes. This, I'm seeing Hail Mary again. You keeping them on their toes. That's the thing too. I think they try so hard to be around because look at the magician card. Just flipped up reverse. See, because they ain't got no resources. But yeah, you keep them on their toes. It's like just when they think they figured you out, they realize they don't. Just when they think that y'all are friends or they got all of the information, they realize they don't have it. Just when they realize, like, oh, I thought me and this person was just gonna be so cool, Modi, they realize that y'all probably not as cool. You know what I'm saying? You probably kind of still keeping them at arm's length a little bit. Things aren't moving forward for them. Where they thought their life would be right now was not there. The Ten of Cups is reversed. So whatever fantasy idea they thought they had for their life or for their career, for their pockets, they're discontent with it. When they look around and they look at their life right now and where they at with it, they're discontent with it. Wherever they envision life to be doing right now, they're not doing. And instead of seeing it from a different perspective, it's like they make it your problem. First day out, Kodak Black. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why that's kind of playing, but I don't know. You know, people's first day out raps usually be pretty infamous. So this kind of feel like, and I think honestly, Kodak Black first day out was the first person. I know a couple people who did like a first day out, but one Kodak Black really like the first person to really kick that off. If you're a hip hop head, let me know. But if I remember correctly, Kodak Black's first day out was the one that kind of really, kind of helped skyrocket him when he did get out of jail. Let me clarify with another day. Hmm, give me something for this 10 of cups. Where we at? 30 some minutes. Give me something for this 10 of cups. Why? What vision did they have for their life that's not turning out? What vision did they have for their life that's not turning out? 8 of wands. What vision did they have for their life that's not turning out? 7 of swords. I'm hearing. I figured it would be faster than this. My life would go faster than this, or things would have happened faster than this. So it's like whatever vision they have, in right? This is more so clarifying the energy of a lot of their frustration and discontentment too is because it's not happening fast enough. That's for somebody. They feel like it's not happening quick enough. But it also could be because this person has fucked up motives. It's 7 of swords. So things aren't happening fast enough, or things aren't really happening the way that they think because they're not really moving in positive, pure energy any motherfucking way. Like this is someone who again is only coming around you to see what they can get from you, and then they were wondering, going back to their Batman layer, like, oh, why isn't it working for me? Because you got this trinket of information, yeah, but you didn't do it out of good energy, good faith. Like I said, plankton in that motherfucking formula. You didn't get this formula because you just really wanted to support the business. You wanted to take it back to the chum bucket so that way you can make it and recreate it for your own and start shitting on them. But you don't have good interior. You don't have good interior motives. You don't have a good heart. This isn't coming from a place of pureness. So of course things aren't gonna blossom for you the way that you feel like they should blossom for you. I don't give a fuck how sneaky and malicious you be in. Things aren't elevating for you. And it's like, why are they not moving for me? Why am I not being Michael Jackson? I'm studying all this nigga moves. Like that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Like, I practiced this moonwalk 100 times. You know what I'm saying? I'm only running off of 2 hours of sleep, and I have been busting my balls to get this goddamn choreography step right, bitch, so I can beat him. Why is it not working? And it's like because at the end of the day, you don't have good intentions, so you're not getting blessed for what you're doing. Give a damn how much you lose sleep trying to goddamn copy Michael Jackson, bitch. It's only one Michael Jackson. There's 5 Jackson brothers. Only one of them is Michael. Only one of them. I know they was in there peeking in that nigga bedroom like shit. That nigga was in there goddamn doing the moves. You gotta know his brothers was in there like, hey nigga, teach me that. How you do that? It didn't work out for them though. It just didn't. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Yeah. Ace of Cups reversed because you're not moving out of pure energy. You want to know why you got to be so penny pinched and so tight lipped and why you got to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's kind of giving you, if you wonder why your life kind of just seemed like you're just so restricted, because this Four of Pentacles energy is giving me like extra restricted, like Four of Pentacles upright is already like a restrictive, being mindful on your limits type of card. Reverse is like now you just kind of restricted. You know what I'm saying? Like now you just limited. So but it's like you limited in your blessings. This person is limited in their blessings because they just like I said, I can't stress it enough. You're not moving out of pure intention. Ace of Cups is reversed. You're not moving out of love. You're not moving out of good faith. You're not moving out of positivity and light. You're moving out of jealousy, ego, and anger, frustration, angst. Is what this feel like. Give me this Chariot card on things not moving forward for them. Yeah, because there's no real confidence. I would emphasize Leo here twice with the Sun card, but the Queen of Wands is in reverse. And this is a very bitter energy. Queen of Wands reverse is a very bitter, very angry, very almost even something is owed to me kind of card. Wrath and fury. I'm finna come bring hell and high water to everybody else. I'm angry, bitter. You know what I'm saying? Insecure, even competitive with other women, competitive with other people, competitive with other people instead of uplifting people. So I definitely see Leo energy in that because good positive Leo energy is like I think of Megan Thee Stallion. She knows she look good. She uplifting you. Y'all uplifting each other. She like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on, we all look great. We are all amazing, beautiful, wonderful people. That's how I think of Leo energy when it's positive. Leo energy when it's negative is very competitive, very I'm better than you, very egotistical, very overly prideful. But then it comes at a disdain. It's really rooted in because you don't like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't like yourself because you feel some type of way or because like you know what I'm saying? Jealousy. So it's kind of giving that. Give me two cards on this Tupac and Michael Jackson energy, and we're gonna get on about it. Give me two cards on this Tupac and Michael Jackson energy for my people watching. Give me a card or two to confirm their energy. Give me my people watching. My collective. What is their energy? Child. Yeah, look at you, innocent. Innocent as hell. I'm talking about. That's why I said somebody's not moving out of pure energy. Now imagine you just as innocent as a lamb. La 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 la. You really over here just being authentically yourself. Be careful of being so innocent that again you're not paying attention that there's people who are out here trying to like steal things from you. Don't be so innocent and think everybody your friend. Don't be so innocent and think that you know what I'm saying. You just I don't understand why people do me like that because you have a light on you because you have an anointing on you because you are blessed and highly favored because these bitches can't fuck with you because these niggas can't fuck with you and they're gonna do everything in their power to try to see if they can and they still can't. But again, just open your eyes. Don't be so naive. Yeah, high honor. People in high places like Jesus niece. Just like my girl said, ghetto nun, love her. Cause you got people, cause your innocence and your purity and it leaves you in high ranking with the divine. Because you move how you move with pure innocence. Like I said in the beginning of this, if you fuck with people, cool. If you don't, fuck them. If I see you on speak, you know the rest. But you not going out here trying to maneuver and move with people out of fucked up negative intentions. Who you are is who you are is who you are is what people get, and that's just what it is. And though all eyes are on you when that happens, that's not to take away from nobody else. But I also mean be very mindful of the people who come around you and try to take from you, even though you're not taking from nobody else. Like I said, you're highly favored, you're highly sought after, you're high honored, you're blessed, you're anointed, you're favored. There's nothing in this world that you seek and you don't want. Bottom of the deck, poverty. But there are some people around you who are poor in spirit, in soul, in wealth, in finances, in emotion, and in mental capacity. These people are poor. Financially poor ain't even the worst of them. Imagine spiritually poor. You know how spiritually poor you got to be to kind of try to come around God's kids and then take from them. You know how sick you gotta be to be jealous of your children, your own child, to have a child and then be trying to be in competition with the next bitch. You so in competition with the next bitch, you can't even focus on your child. Just saying. People who, you know what I'm saying, ain't even happy with the little bit of progress, you know what I'm saying? They might get a couple of likes on their post, on their picture, or they might get a couple of views or something. But they can't even be they can't even just be happy and content with those blessings, with the little tiny blessings that God is giving. They still looking at you like, but I'm still in this bitch's whole act. I'm still in this bitch's whole get up. Why is it not working for me? Bitch, I done hit this moonwalk 1,000 times and have perfected it with the hat bend and everything. Why am I not going viral? And it's like, because there's only one you. There will ever only one you. And there will only ever be one you. So keep all three of your eyes open, keep your head on a swivel, because a lot of things are coming in for you. I see fame, I see fortune, I see the seeds that you're planting right now, person watching, they are growing right before your very eyes. Okay? I see things moving up for you. I see happiness. I see new beginnings in your friendships and in your partnerships. You're about to be meeting some people too, and they will be very equally yoked with you mentally. These are going to be people who can help you mentally grow, not come around you and pick your brain mentally to see what you know. Catch that? Bar. Okay. This is someone who gonna be a hater until they can see things from a different perspective. I just saw Libra in my mind's eye. I'm seeing Pisces. I'm seeing Cancer. I'm seeing Leo, Gemini, Aries, and Sagittarius. Okay. Thank you so much though for tuning in. If you got this far to my video, I deeply appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, give us some thumbs up. It sends us into the algorithm. Oh, it sends us into the algorithm. Leave me some comments if this resonated. Book a personal reading if you feel guided to, and we can definitely get into a little bit more of a nitty gritty of who this person is, why they hating, and any advice spiritually for you that you might need during this time. Okay. My name is B, just in case you forgot from the beginning of this. Um, I need to find something that's gonna keep y'all right here because I absolutely like this setup. So I'm gonna get working on that. Call me BB if you want to reach me. Okay. And until next time, I'll see you over on the next video. Bye.